everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, I want to talk to you about singer-songwriter Frederick Julius. Amazing Beach Boys-inspired pop that will get you going if you're into groups like the Explorers Club and, of course, Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys. Amazing harmonies and amazing songs. Now, I've got a few tidbits about Frederick Julius that I'll share with you in the post-credit scene at the end of this video, so please stick around for that. But right now, I want you to focus on Frederick and the music. We're going to start with his first album. It came out in 2014. It is called The Garden at Dusk. Very just glorious harmonies and very emotional too. You know, you could sit there and you could record stacked Beach Boys-esque vocals and it sounds great, but there's no emotion. But no, Frederick Julius is able to convey a lot of emotion. Now, he plays all the instruments, writes all the songs, and does all the voices. And it's very personal, but it's not just aping the Beach Boys. Like, you know, there's one song that's just these stack layered vocals with just an acoustic guitar underneath it, and you know, and other instruments too. He plays keyboards, and there's programmed keyboards and drums in there as well. But it's just an absolutely glorious disc there. The album also has like some little interludes, like, you know, minutes, 35-second songs, stuff like that, that makes the album flow into this gentle, beautiful release. And The Garden at Dusk came out in 2014. Really a fantastic record. Now, that was a very strong debut, but his next album, which called Adventures in No-Fi, came out in 2015. This is more mature. He seems to have more confidence. He's layering, you know, a few more vocals. The songs are a little tougher, and it's really a great collection of songs. Very emotional. This is the thing. There's a lot of passion in this. The songs seem to be very personal. You know, it's not like he's aping the Beach Boys and stuff. He's writing these great songs that are inspired by the Beach Boys, and they sound like the Beach Boys, you know, like a Jeff Foskett record or something. But like I said, there's really layers of emotions that you can feel through this album here. And there is the back of the album cover. It's a really fun record, but it's also haunting and beautiful as well. His next release was a CD single called Valerie May I. Also came out in 2015. And it's got 4 different versions of the song there. And but you know, if you like a little bit of variation on your songs, it's nice to hear them with different moods, different atmospheres. So that's definitely worthy of adding to your collection. Now, his next album was called Average Artwork, and this was super mature. This was a lot of emotion and a lot of textures, and the voices and everything is just so wonderful and warm. He's still doing everything himself, all the instrumentation and writing and voices, and it must take forever to stack these vocals on there, just layers upon layers of voices, but it sounds haunting and beautiful at the same time. It also sounds fun. It's not like he's, you know, Mr. Serious and down in the doldrums. No, you can tell he's having a good time, but he's also expressing himself through this wonderful music, and there is the track listing there. Lots of songs on this album. It's almost a 2-record album, but it's just really full of wonderful, great songs. That came out in 2016. In 2017, he put out the Autumn and Elliot EP. More great music from Frederick Julius. You definitely have to check that out. Some great, great songs. He's a great songwriter. Like I said, great vocalist. Sure, you know, it may be quote-unquote underproduced, but he's a one-man band. You know, he's like to Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys what Emmett Rhodes was to McCartney. Just one guy doing it all and just writing some wonderful tunes. Autumn and Elliot is another great release. It's only 5 songs, but still, they're all great songs. His next album came out in 2019. It's called Fixers and Elixirs, and it's produced by Mike Post. Well, not that Mike Post, but, you know. But this is an album where he went back to, I guess you could almost say it's a greatest hits, but it's all re-recorded with a full band. And the songs sound just as great. I mean, this might be a great gateway into his catalog because it shows you the depth of his songwriting. One of my favorite songs is on this, and I prefer this version. It's called Summer Camp. But there's just tons of great stuff. And there you go. I guess that's sort of a nod to Pet Sounds right there. But it's glorious. Lots of great, great songs that just warm your heart, and they're so melodic. Anyway, in 2023, he put out an album called Lonely Boy. And this is another album with a full band, but it's pretty much all new recordings. I think there's a song on here called Shelly Sunday, which I believe is off one of his other albums, but pretty much it's a full new album, all new written songs, again produced by Mike Post, again featuring a full band. And this is a very emotional album. I mean, he's revealing a lot about himself. He's really digging in emotionally. This is a very touching, a somber, melancholy album, but it's still so full of joy and sunlight, and is called Lonely Boy. And this came out in 2023. And there's the songs right there. It's another wonderful collection of songs, and that's it. Can you believe it? I got through the Frederick Julius catalog in record time here on CD Junkie. But what I've done is I put together a medley, and it features excerpts of 3 songs from each of the full-length albums and 1 song from the single and the EP, just to give you a taster of what miraculous music this guy can make. So sit back, give this a listen, and I will see you on the other side.
Recklessly reeling without you to block me and keep me alive. Till I'm sleeping, till my heart turns on. There's no more reasons left to turn and call. Throw all my cares away and close my eyes. There won't be another day like this one feels inside. I'm older by 4 years. I'm older by 4 years than you. I'm older by 4 years. I'm older by 4 years. It's true. I'm older by 4 years. They're weighing down, cold water hands forming the ride. She makes me turn all of myself into thin air. I'm falling. Jenny Joy, do you ever think I'm cool? 'Cause Jenny Joy, I wanna drive you home from school. 'Cause there's a lot of talking you could do. We might connect on a thing or two. Jenny, Jenny, I've been hoping you would say okay if I stay long enough to get to know you. Jenny Joy, lie to me and tease my mind. Make the nightmare sweet and treat me like we're fine. There's a place we can go, pretending's just a way to die slow. So while there's time, let's put our love on rewind. Spend the whole day by your side. I know we could fly. Valerie say I wonder and play till you're tired. I think we should try. convince you to take a walk. Think you can fix me? I wish that you would. Then I'd have a reason. Do you think you can do that, Amanda? Whoa, Amanda, give me some of that good magic. My love, I wanna be where you are. My love, I wanna be where you are. You good girls, put your lights out. Dance that world and knock it right out. You good girls, keep it coming Who is the architect? Who's the regardless of the jokes, the routine don't go away. You're a perfect kid, so was I. Trying to get my daddy to want me, crushed by the weight of the old cottage try. Turns out it's not that simple. Turns out it's a life for lonely boys like you and I.
Anyway, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed my trip through Frederick Julius's catalog. Very much worth your while. In the description box, I'm going to put the link to his Bandcamp page. I recommend you go check it out. If you just want one, get Fixers and Elixirs. That's kind of like a good gateway with a full band, but then get every release, because the new one is just an emotional, it's just really wonderful. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. As promised, here's your post-credit scene. Let me tell you a little bit more about Frederick Julius. His real name is Matt Geiler, and he's an actor, comedian, and he prefers to keep Frederick Julius separate as his musical side and Matt Geiler as his comedy and acting side. And I totally agree with that, because, you know, people are going to listen to this song that's so heartfelt, and they're going to think maybe he's making a funny. And, I'll tell you, this music is just powerful and passionate. Now, some of you might go, Matt Geiler, who's Matt Geiler? Well, there was a viral video he released many years ago that still circulates, and it still makes me laugh. And I'm going to show you just a little tiny bit of that right now. And this will be the end of the video. And then you can go and buy your Frederick Julius CDs. So thank you, everybody, for watching. And here is Matt Geiler.